welcome to another episode of Cranial Diarrhea coming to you from Area 57. I'm Tiff. I don't know, I was trying to do like a broadcaster thing. That was weird.
Been watching too much NCAA. That's right in your face. Been watching too much NCAA tournaments, have we?
No, I don't like basketball because the squeaky shoes give me a headache.
See, that's better. That's, oh my. Sorry, folks. Our microphone is not quite active today.
Ooh, it's all right.
Where's this? Dun, dun, dun. It just needed a little adjustment. It doesn't bend that way.
I think we're good.
Okay. The funny thing was, we were just talking about the professionalism of the show.
Fail.
Major failure. So let's do the introductions again, because I don't even know. Did you even introduce yourself?
I did.
Oh, okay. Okay.
By the way, we're going to have 2 of these next week.
Maybe. We went from 1 to 2 to 1. We might have 4 next week. We're Area 57.
We do what we want.
That's right. We talk about Bigfoots. Having inappropriate relations. That
was really funny.
That threw me off. That was unexpected. Bigfoot versus alien. The love is there. So anyway.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't either. I was wondering, I'm like, what was this?
I have no idea.
Are you going to start doing that stupid, stuff?
ASMR.
A stupid, what could him, ASMR, a stupid, moronic reaction?
Sure.
I don't know what it is. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't get it. I don't get falling in love with Bigfoots either. I don't understand that either. So
what are we talking about this week, Dad? Thank you.
We're talking about down on the Shawnee River.
No.
It's got to do with a swan.
No.
A Shawnee? Sawanee?
It's limp.
It's a bit.
It's not that. It's this.
Oh, is there a connection here? Boy, we're real professional today.
There's not.
Down
It's
on
fine.
the Shawnee River.
It's fine. We'll just make
We're
it
talking about the Shawnee River.
No.
We're talking about hash browns.
No. We're talking about Lake Shawnee Amusement Park.
That's what I said. Shawnee River. Shawnee?
Shawnee.
Shawnee. I like
You
amusement.
keep it up, and I will give you the sordid details of the Bigfoot story.
No, I don't want those. I don't want those. No. I'm just going to shut up and eat my hash brown now. I don't even need to eat this hash brown. Here, you have this hash brown. No.
You're killing me. All right.
Shawnee.
So let's talk about it, okay?
Okay, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Did they have a roller coaster?
No.
Well, what kind of amusement park is this?
So it's an amusement park.
Why are we talking about an amusement park? Was there aliens there?
It was an amusement park that started in the 1920s, so no roller coaster.
Would they have like a slide? You climb up and you slide down like a playground. Whee!
Well, they had like a lake, and I don't know if they had a slide or not, but they had like a Ferris wheel, and they're like the circular swings, that you like Opryland used to have.
Okay.
Like a smaller version. Okay, let's get into it.
Okay.
So, Lake Shawnee Amusement Park was crippled long before local entrepreneur Conley Snitto
Good research there. Way to pronounce that name.
broke ground for the circular swing. At least that's what most locals think. By the way, this came from visitmercercounty.com.
Where's Mercer County?
I would assume that's where this is, in West Virginia.
West Virginia. Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
West Virginia. Anyway.
That explains a lot.
Ask anyone familiar with the area, and they'll tell you that no one should have turned the grassy field into a carnival. When he purchased the property during the 1920s, he had no idea it had witnessed decades of bloody unrest.
Oh wow! Wait a minute. So,
So
the actual land is what they're talking about.
yes. So this obviously we know land from all our previous shows that land with any kind of bloody history is like red flag number one, right? For paranormal.
I thought it was number 3. I thought a ghost saying "get out" was number 1 red flag. Would be for me.
It depends on who you are.
I guess so. Who you are?
Who you are?
Look, we're gonna have to do. This gonna have to be adjusted. It's in your face.
It's not in my face.
It was on the camera. Look, it was right here. It was like that, and it was right up in your face, right there.
Oh,
and it's got to be
okay.
down here. Okay, there.
All right.
Look, now you're back in. Look, see? Stop it. Okay, so tell me about. Look, will you stop it?
Okay, all right. Let's just.
Oh, way to break it.
Okay, here. Okay.
Okay, that's better.
Let's start with the clay incident. This is what it's called. The clay incident.
Okay, let's hear about the clay incident.
So, Lake Shawnee's restless past originates in the 18th century.
That's a long time ago.
Yep. During the late 1700s, Mitchell Clay brought his young family out west.
Oh, I thought when you said clay, I thought you meant like modeling clay. Okay, it's people clay. Okay.
They established an people clay.
I don't know what you know what I mean.
Aren't those like golems or something?
I don't know.
Anyway,
you're leaning into the rail again.
it's because I'm having to look around the thing at the paper.
Here, do this, blind person.
They established an 800-acre farm and raised 14 children.
And was that on this land?
Yes.
Okay.
Tragedy struck the Clays in 1783.
What happened?
I'm about to tell you.
I can't wait.
A Native American tribe slew 2 of the children while Mitchell was out hunting. They kidnapped one other boy, Ezekiel was his name, only to burn him at the stake.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I think they were mad that, like, the Clays had, like, stolen their land.
Well, why didn't they just ask him to move?
Why can't people I don't know. I don't know the history.
Why can't people just be polite?
This was a very different time. Clay retaliated with the help of others. He tracked down several Native Americans and killed them, supposedly making leather out of their skin.
Well, that's rude.
Well, yeah. The Clay property didn't attract much notice until the 1920s, and that's when Snitto.
Burp. Pardon my burp. Wasn't me.
I'm cutting that out.
Wasn't me. She's going to cut the burp out. You better not. Leave it in there.
Cut it out.
No. Leave the burp. Just in case she cuts it out, she just burped on film. And I'm going to say this throughout the show so she can't cut it out.
Oh my God.
Molly McBurper here.
Stop it. It's getting hot in here.
It's getting hot in here. Let me burp again.
Burp on
Is
the
that what
microphone.
is that what the lady said to the Bigfoot? It's getting hot in here.
Oh my God.
Could you burp for us? Every burp is a period. That's the sound of a period, folks. That's what she's trying to say.
Oh my God. The Clay property did. Your dog's driving.
Why are you looking at me? I'm not barking. You look at me like I'm barking. I'm not going. I'm not even burping on film like you did just about a minute ago.
Fuck, it's hot in here. Okay.
Quit burping.
The Clay. This isn't supposed to be funny.
Well, if you hadn't burped, it wouldn't have.
My stomach. Oh, okay.
Oh, Lord. I hope it doesn't come out the other end. She's done that before, too, folks. On film.
It.
On film.
Stop it. I'm going to pee.
Don't do that either. I will not mop it up.
All right.
All right, here we go. No burps.
The Clay property didn't attract much notice until the 1920s, and that's when Snitto appeared with his rides and attractions. So we had circular swings, a water slide, a dance hall, and a speakeasy.
So just in case you missed it, about 2 minutes ago,
Do we
she
know-
burped on film.
Do we know what a speakeasy is?
I'm guessing it's something you burp into and
It's
it's
like
like
a,
makes
it's
a
like a
noise.
bar, though, right?
I guess, yeah. I would say something like that. I don't know.
Okay. He also added a pond and swimming hole, complete with canoes.
Oh, because no canoe is bad canoes.
At some point, things started to go wrong. Lake Shawnee fans know the facts intimately.
Like the lady with Bigfoot.
Yeah. Maybe not that intimately. A little girl died on the swings, and a boy drowned in the pond. So,
oh, no.
Yeah, the little boy's body wasn't found until his mother came looking for him, like, hours later. Because, back in the day, like, they would just drop their kids off and, like, go,
Right.
The little girl died, excuse me, when a delivery truck backed into her path when she was riding the swings.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, all told, roughly 6 visitors died during the amusement park's brief history. In 1966, the attraction was abandoned. The cheerful turquoise, red and green rides...
So wait a minute. It took them almost 40 years to say, yeah, no more?
Well, I think during that 40-year span, like, it wasn't the first year they were open, 6 people died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it was
during that
over
time.
that time frame. Okay.
Yeah. In 1966, the attraction was abandoned. The cheerful turquoise, red, and green rides slowly faded and flaked, and before too long, their rusty skeletons surrendered to the restless undergrowth. I don't know who wrote that, but kudos.
Somebody
Very
had too much
descriptive.
time on their hand.
Very descriptive.
Yes. It could have just been they closed the amusement park.
And the rides started to rust.
We didn't. Everybody knows that. I mean, just they closed the amusement park. So whoever wrote that, learn to effectively write efficiently. Which brings me to my next point. Don't eat McDonald's hash browns and burp on film. Go ahead. I'm sorry. In case you missed it, daughter burped on film. About 3 minutes ago. Talk much? Did you write this?
After 20 years, another businessman approached Lake Shawnee. Gaylord White thought the Sleepy Meadows seemed ideal for future neighborhoods. But as construction crews began working, they unearthed bones and Native American artifacts. And it turns out that the land that the amusement park sat on was actually an ancient Native American burial ground.
Oh, wow.
And most of the skeletons belonged to children. Archaeologists believe that the remains had been there long before settlers moved west.
Wow. So basically those people moved in on the Native American burial ground and wasn't aware of it.
Right.
And because there was a lack of communication, they couldn't get their point across. So,
Yep.
And and it's really weird because a lot of the like haunting and stuff like that we've talked about do kind of reside around or resonate around like death places.
Yeah, I keep going back to...
But I guess that makes sense because I don't guess hauntings would originate around alive places.
I don't know what alive places are, but sure.
Just give us another burp. We'll be good.
The White family decided not to challenge fate. Instead of developing community lots, they left the burial ground and rides intact. So here's what's happening.
Awkward pause.
I made crazy eyes.
I noticed that. It's like you got possessed for a minute.
Visitors have heard footsteps, mysterious chanting, children playing. Sometimes the swings will move on their own. At some point, someone got locked in it's a ticket booth, but it's like super shabby right now, because it's fallen apart. They got locked in even though the doors don't lock. Many people have cited ghostly apparitions, including a girl in a dress and other spirits who seem to be riding the Ferris wheel. And orbs are also reportedly seen often.
So wait a minute. They're seeing apparitions that are just like in the air going, wee.
No. Like they're sitting in the Ferris wheel. Like the Ferris wheel's not moving, but they're sitting in, like they see people in the Ferris wheel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like they got some of the drugs from the marijuana from the lady with the Bigfoot.
From a skeptic's point of view, they do have a lot of tours and festivities, and like they set up this whole thing during Halloween.
So in other words, it's a moneymaker.
So while I'll tell you that 100%, like the history of the place and the burials and all that stuff, that's legit and it's documented. In terms of the things happening out there, I can't tell you if it's real or if it's fabricated for monetary gain. It's
fabricated.
So take it as you will, I guess.
I don't know. It's just interesting because, I mean, if you think about it, we really don't know, like, does anyone really know the history of the land their home's built on?
I know that mine, and probably yours, was a part of, I almost said World War II.
Yeah, the Civil War, yeah.
The Civil War.
Yeah, so we don't really know what happened. I mean, let's just eat our hash brown and burp.
And I think the Battle of Stones River was like one of the bloodiest battles.
Yeah, I believe that's correct, yes. But, so we don't know who died where, on what land around here, or any of that.
Yeah.
Wasn't it, who was it? Was it you? No, maybe it was Shannon. Somebody was talking about seeing like a Civil War era ghost or something, like in one home they lived in or something. You remember that?
I didn't see anything, but I did have activity. I saw something, but it wasn't Civil War. It was just a guy in jeans and a red shirt.
It's just Homer. He's walking down the street. When you look out the window and you see a guy walking, it doesn't mean it's an apparition.
I will say that the EVP that they caught, one of them, it was a female voice, and it said, just like this, it said, "Captain!"
Crunch here.
Which made me think, like, you know, military captain, whatever.
Yeah, it could have been. That's weird. Maybe that's what it was.
Maybe. I did go out to
I just remembered something. I should go back and watch these shows.
Yeah. I did go out to the battlefield one time to take some pictures, because it's beautiful out there.
And it's not usually how you would describe a battlefield.
Something, like, okay. I'm walking down... No, but it's, like, overgrown, and it's, like, you know, it's really pretty. Anyway. Minus all the big cannons everywhere. Anyway, we're walking down this path.
The path of least resistance.
And we were walking, and something grabbed my lower leg. And, like, I looked down. I didn't say anything to anyone because I'm like, people are going to think I'm psycho. But the person behind me noticed that I reacted and asked me what happened. And I was like, it felt like somebody just, like, reached out and, like, you know, grabbed my leg. And then when we get to the next, you know, they have those, like, historical signs telling you, like, this is the area that blah, 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 whatever. We were actually in the area where they brought all the wounded. And it's the area with all the rocks. And they said that so much blood was flowing through the rocks that it was like a river.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, we were in that area where the wounded were. So it kind of freaked me out a little bit. Because I'm like, somebody, like, wounded soldier spirit grabbed me, and I don't like that. Doesn't make me feel all warm and toasty inside.
You didn't turn around and see a Bigfoot? The only thing that would have been funnier on the Bigfoot story is if the lady would have used the line you used in the last one. I had to assess the situation.
I keep trying to get everyone I know to watch that episode, and, like, no one's watching it. It's frustrating.
It's okay. Somebody will watch it. I'll watch it one day. All right, folks. I think that's going to do it for another show, another wrap. Until next time, remember, if you eat McDonald's hash browns, don't burp on the air. That's kind of rude.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Don't worry about what I order from the Grub.
Say bye.
Bye.